Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Susan Newa, the platform where we speak truth to power. In this video, we're going to watch a short video. President Ruto of Kenya, Republic of Kenya, really eloquently explaining why the absurdity of African countries using dollar in Africa to trade among themselves. It is absurd. It is totally absurd. That we cannot find a currency suitable enough to use amongst ourselves as Africans, to trade among ourselves. So instead of that, we would trade. And the funny thing is, you would trade in dollars among ourselves, on African soil, and then use trade in and some of them you use the French currency, francs, and then others or EU, now EU, euro, and Chinese money. I'm sorry, or even rubles. It is time we Africans come together and have one African currency, and that would actually really solve a lot of problems for us. It will help improve intertrade among ourselves. We can trade, because the trade between African countries is probably at a ridiculously low number, maybe in the low 10%, maybe 10% of the African continent is trading among themselves in such a huge continent, and whereas the rest of the trade is 90% of the trade is being done with outside, and that outside the continent with other countries. Just to think about that for a second, in terms of the kind of resources they're going to use to transfer and transport those kind of things, we could really minimize that by trading among ourselves in Africa, and I think we need to do that. I urgently think we need to take that into consideration in our deliberations. But let's listen to President Ruto. Here we go.
We are all struggling, and all our businessmen are struggling, and our traders are struggling to make payments for goods and services from one country to another because of differences in currencies. And in the middle of all this, we are all subjected to a dollar environment. Kenyans want to pay for Tanzanian goods in dollars. Tanzania wants to pay for DRC goods in dollars. Egypt wants to pay. Why are we bringing dollars in the middle of our trade?
Good question. Why? It makes no sense.
This is the question we should be asking ourselves. And in the process, all our business people are stranded. Egypt cannot pay for our tea because they are looking for dollars.
So, what are your thoughts on that? Isn't it absurd that we are in Africa and we have to wait for the dollar, the money from we have to do our currency exchange among ourselves in dollar? Keep in mind, dollar will hold those values, and it strips it out of Africa all the time. If we have an African currency, the benefit of that currency, the rates and the value and all of that stays in Africa, creates jobs. We are exporting jobs away out of Africa by using foreign currencies, trading in foreign currencies among ourselves. That's what we're doing. Because they're going to charge fees for using the dollar, they will charge that. All of that is taken out of Africa. We need to build Africa up. We have to be the ones independent in terms of, our security, our food, our health, everything. We have to. The goal must be total and complete independence of Africa from colonial interference. That must be our goal, and I'm very, very keen for that for us to do that. So the currency is definitely one avenue we need to look at. We need one currency in Africa. And the question they ask here, why are we trading in dollars on African soil, is a pertinent one, and one we should all think about. What are your thoughts? Leave your comment. You're watching Susan AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. I'll back later on. Please do share this podcast. You're watching Susan AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. I'll back later on. Bye for now.